Today's postcard is from Bellinzona in the canton of Ticino, and it's the story of 3 castles. Liz, as I look around yet another beautiful Swiss valley, this time in Ticino, and we're in the capital of the canton here, Bellinzona.
That's right.
I mean, I've been around the world, but to see 3 castles like this, one on top of the other, to me is rare. I mean, we certainly have castles in Britain, in North Wales, there are castles very close to each other. But I think even the proximity of these 3 Bellinzona castles is pretty unique, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, it is. I mean, this hill, we are actually on a hill here, a pedestal that goes about 50 meters up, and it has been inhabited for many, many years. It goes back to the Neolithic period, but it has always been a strategic point because we have 3 valleys here that intersect, and it's been a place where we had, I guess you could say they call it the gate to the south and the gate to the north, a place where people had to pass to come through. Because of the mountains, it was really not easy. So blocking off this valley was important in a strategic sense. Now, these buildings that you see have been restored and they're made for life today, but the towers, as you see them, are quite original in their aspect and the way they look. They go back to, we have documentation that goes back to the year 300.
Goodness me.
Yeah, and then this castle, the second one that you see, Montebello is the name, was just a villa of some sort where a family lived in about 1300s. And then the Italian military wanted to occupy this area, and they did in fact win a certain had certain power over this family, took over that castle, fortified it, and
what about the castle at the top?
That one on top is interesting. There were 2 battles that were fought between the Italians and the Swiss Confederates at that time, because this area being occupied by the Italians, the Swiss wanted to take this area, and so there were 2 battles that did take place, and the Italians were not too happy after the first battle because they lost quite terribly to the Swiss Confederates, and they then said we must fortify again, and they built the 3rd castle in 6 months' time. And
it just took six months to build?
6 months' time, yeah. The engineer who was the director of everything died of the plague immediately thereafter, and the walls are about 6 meters thick.